Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hello everyone. Today we will continue talking about fractions or especially equivalent fractions. So that equivalent fractions, let us remember that equivalent fractions means equal fractions. They will be equal. So we said yesterday, if we have, for example, 1 over 2, like this, so we multiplied down by 2, so the new denominator will be 4. So we're gonna multiply by 2 also up. So we are multiplying up and down by the same number to get equivalent fraction. So we multiplied down by 2, we will multiply up also by 2. So 1 times 2 equal 2. So that now 1 over 2 is exactly the same like 2 over 4. Both of them are equal fractions or equivalent fractions. So 1 over 2 equal 2 over 4. Both of them are exactly the same. Okay. Now let us see how to do this using number lines. If you have number line like this and you need to plot fraction on this number line, you need now to read the question. Use fraction straps to label thirds. This is thirds. What is the meaning of thirds? You will divide the distance from 0. You usually start with 0, starting from 0. It is the starting point, 0, and end with 1. So start with 0 and end with 1. Okay? And now we need to divide this into 3 equal parts, into thirds. It will be 3 equal parts, like 1, 2, 3. 3 equal parts like this. So we divided the distance from 0 to 1 into 3 equal parts. This is 1, 2, and 3. So the first jump here, the first mark here, the first label is 1 part out of 3 parts. So this will be 1 over 3. Then the second jump will be 2 over 3. And the last jump will be 3 out of 3. And you know that 3 out of 3 is 1. So this jump will be at 1. And we can divide the same distance from 0 to 1 into 6 equal parts. So now we will divide the same distance between 0 and 1 into 6 equal parts, like this. So now you just start the first jump will be 1, first jump 1 out of 6 equal parts, then 2 out of 6, 3 out of 6, and 4 out of 6, and the last one here, 5 over 6, and you end with 1 over 6 over 6. Okay, so if you look here, this is 1 over 3. 1 over 3 lies here. The two number lines exactly the same. So in front of 1 over 3, you can find 2 over 6. So 1 over 3 and 2 over 6 are exactly equivalent or are exactly the same. So 1 over 3 equals to 2 over 6. How? You multiply it down by 2. So 3 multiplied by 2 equals 6. And also you multiplied up by 2. 1 times 2 equals 2. So they are equivalent fractions and we use the number line. Let us see another example and solve it. Here the question will be, use the number line to find equivalent fractions for 3 over 4. So plot 3 over 4 on the number line like this. You need to start this number line with 0 and end it with 1. This is the first thing you will do. you will draw the number line and start with 0, end with 1, and divide the distance between them into 4 equal parts, like 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you label each mark here. This is 1 over 4, then 2 over 4, 3 over 4. And you need 3 over 4 especially, so this one will be circled. You will circle 3 over 4 only. This one will be that you need. Now you need to divide the number line again into tiny jumps, or into small jumps, so that this jump, we will divide it from its middle like this to get 1 over 8. So we will have now 8 equal parts. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We divided each jump or each equal part here into 2 equal parts. There will be 8 equal parts in all. So 1 over 8, 2 over 8, 3 over 8, 4 over 8, 5 over 8, 6 over 8, and 7 over 8. So we need now to determine, we need to know which two fractions will be equivalent. Which fraction will be equivalent to 3 over 4? So in front of 3 over 4, we can find 6 over 8. So 3 over 4 equal 6 over 8. Both of them will be equivalent fractions. And let us see, we multiplied up by 2. So that 3 multiplied by 2 equals 6. And we did the same for the denominator down. We multiply by 2 also. 4 multiplied by 2 equal 8. Okay, so what is next? Now it is your turn. Now I need you please to join me and to help me with these questions. Okay, I need you please to hold on. Give me 1 minute, please, and I will get back to you. Okay, I'm sorry for wasting time. I'm back, and I need you now to join me as I said. So now I need the names that we dealt, that we have a deal yesterday to start with. I need Muad Amr. Where is Muaz Amr? Muad, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah,
What about you?
I'm fine also. Yeah, Muad, thank you. Muad, here we have this number line between 0 and 1. We start with 0 and end with 1. We divide the same number line up and down. We divide it up by how many equal parts? Let us see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are 6 equal parts, right?
Right.
And down we divide the same number line, the same distance, into how many parts? 1,
2, 3,
3.
4.
Just 3.
3.
It is not 3, not 4. 3 only. So up they are 6. Down they are just 3. Okay. So the question here is which fraction equivalent or equal 2 over 3? What is 2 over 3? That's it. Which fraction in
1
front of 2 over 3?
1/3.
2 over 3 here. Which fraction in front of it?
4/6.
4 over 6. So both of them will be equal. 2 over 3 and 4 over 6. Both of them are equal, right?
Right.
Yeah, Mu'ad, thank you. Now Abdullah Ammar. What is Abdullah?
Me, yes, mister.
Abdullah, next question, please. This is what is the missing fraction firstly? We are dividing up by how many parts?
Now, the first thing we start from 0.
So we are dividing up and down. Up we are dividing by which?
Why this question is different than Mu'ab's question?
It is the same, ya Abdullah.
Okay.
So here we have how many parts? How many parts dividing up?
4.
4. So this is 1 over 4. Then
2 over 4.
2 over 4. So the missing fraction is 2 over 4. Down and down, we divided the same distance into how many parts? This is 1.
And this is 2.
2. So exactly in the middle.
Parts.
In the middle. Okay. This is the first jump, right?
Yeah.
1. Out of how many jumps in all? How many parts in all down?
2.
Down, they are 2. Excellent. So the fraction down is 1 over 2. So what are the equivalent fractions in red?
What's repeat?
In red, the 2 fractions in red. Just read them.
Is 2 over 4.
Yes, and
1 over 2.
1 over 2. So 2 over 4 equals to 1 over 2. Is it easy or not?
Easy, but before you close my mic, can I tomorrow answer the first one?
There is no tomorrow. Tomorrow is a vacancy, it's a vacation, your weekend, ya Abdullah. So on Sunday, I will choose who will come first. Okay?
You'll choose me the first one?
Not you, not you. I will choose randomly. It is a new week. Okay, Abdullah, thank you. So Omar Al-Gazzar, where is Omar? Omar, how are you? Omar.
Yes, mister.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm fine also, thank you. Number 3.
We will start from 0.
Yes, excellent. from 0 to reach 1. End with 1. Okay, now we divide the same distance up and down. Up we are dividing by how many ports? Into how many ports?
4/6.
4/6. Excellent. We are dividing into 6 equal parts. So next, after 3/6, it will be 4/6. Okay. Down, we divide the same distance, but into how many equal parts?
It will be 4/. It will be 4/3.
2/3. Excellent. We are dividing into 3 equal parts only. So this one will be 2/3, like this. So what are the equivalent fractions in red?
4/6, then 2/3.
Then 2/3. Excellent. Yeah, Omar, thank you. Okay, the last noted name was Adam Abdul Salam. What is Adam? Adam Abdul Salam, how are you? Adam? For the last time, Adam Abdul Salam. Okay, Adam Ismail.
Yes, mister.
This is Adam Abdul Salam. Adam Ismail.
يلا يا نهار اسود.
Yes, mister.
الو 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 هي اسم
Next one, please. Okay. Now let's go back to Adam Ismail.
Yes, mister.
Adam, the noise was from you or not? Not you. Okay. Adam, next question number 4.
Number 4.
So we are dividing the distance from 0 to 1 into how many parts in all?
How many parts?
Up and down. Up we divide by how many parts? 1, 2, 3,
4.
5, 6, 7, 8. Right?
Right.
So which fraction is missing here after 3/8?
4/8.
4/8. Excellent. But down we divide the same distance into how many equal parts? Let us see. 1, 2, 2 only.
2.
Right?
Yeah.
So we need the missing fraction in exactly the middle, which will be exactly in the middle.
2 over.
Not 2. Is 1 jump, right? To reach this point is 1 jump. So 1 over.
1
how many
over.
How many parts down?
Down 2.
2. So 1/2. So exactly in the middle, you will find half. The halfway between 0 and 1 is half. The halfway between 0 and 1, you will find half. So now what are the equivalent fractions in red?
4/8.
Yes. And
1/2.
1/2. Excellent. Yeah, Adam. Thank you. Now let's get back to Adam Abdul Salam.
Yes, mister.
Adam, how are you?
Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you. Yeah. Yeah, Adam. Question number 5.
Okay, mister.
Question number 5. We started with
This
0 and end with 1 also. So we are dividing down. Could you tell me what is the missing fraction down of before 2/4? We are dividing into how many parts?
4 is
One?
1/4.
1/4, yes, 1/4. And up, we are dividing by how many parts? Let us see. 1,
1,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They are 8. So this jump here, the missing number will be
8.
it is over 8. We are dividing by 8. So this is the first jump here, 1 over 8. Right?
2 over 8.
2 over 8. Excellent. Yeah, Adam. So it will be 2 over 8. So now what are the equivalent fractions in red?
2 over 8 equal 1 over 4.
Equal 1 over 4. Excellent. Yeah, Adam. Thank you so much. Okay, now let's go back. To Amr Ibrahim.
Yes, mister. How are you?
How are you, Amr?
I am fine. What about you?
I'm fine also, yeah, Amr. Thank you. Amr, here in this question, we are dividing up and down by which number? So you can choose up into how many equal parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 equal parts up, right?
Right, we
So,
have.
could you tell me what is the fraction in the first jump here?
The fraction?
Out of 6. We are dividing into 6 equal
3
parts.
over 6.
Yes, this one will be 3 over 6. As we are starting with 1 over 6, 2 over 6, 3 over 6, and so on. Okay, down we're gonna divide into how many parts?
1 over 2.
1 over 2, excellent. So the fraction which will be exactly in the midway or in the halfway between 0 and 1, it will be 1 over 2 or half. So this is the halfway, will be half. So which fraction will be equivalent here?
1 over 2.
And
3 over 6.
3 over 6.
But 3 over 6 has to be the first, and 1 over 2 the second.
No problem. Both of them will be correct. You know that 3 multiplied by 2 equals 6, right?
Yes.
And the 6 equals 3 by 2. Both of them will be the same. So this will be correct. And
I remember also the timetable.
Yes. Excellent. Yeah, Amr. Thank you. This is too important.
Also, I am every day taking a revision.
This is amazing, Amr. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, now we need Farouk to join me. Farouk, how are you?
Fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm fine also, thank you. Here, yeah, Farouk, this is a good question. And I need you please to join me to solve it. This question says, your friend says 3 over 4 and 6 over 8 are not equivalent because they are not the same distance from 0. So, to understand this question, we need to draw 2 number lines, but not like this, not like this. We need them to be just one number line, like this, one number line, to put the 2 fractions on the same number line. Okay?
Okay.
Now we will divide this number line and start with 0 and end with 1.
Okay.
Okay. Now we need to divide for the first fraction. The first fraction, we're gonna divide into how many equal parts?
4.
4. Excellent. They will be 4. So like this. They will be 4. Like this. So 3 over 4 will be, this is 1 over 4, 2 over 4, and 3 over 4. So we're gonna circle 3 over 4.
4.
Okay? And down, we're gonna divide into how many equal parts?
8.
8. Excellent. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7, 8. Okay, they are 8 now. Where is 6 over 8?
In 3/4.
Excellent. Exactly in front of 3/4 will be here 6/8. So both of them lies in the same point, right?
Yeah.
So both of them will be equivalent or not?
Equivalent.
Equivalent. So 3/4 equal 6/8, right?
Yeah.
So is he correct or not? He said not equivalent.
Not correct.
Incorrect. Excellent. So no, the answer is no. He is incorrect.
3 multiply 2 equals 6. 4 multiply 2 equal 8.
Excellent.
6
Excellent.
over 8.
You multiply it up and down by 2. So they are equivalent fractions. In any way, to use any way, they will be equivalent. Okay, Farouk, thank you so much. Now to Hemi.
Yes.
Yeah, to Hemi. Let's pass the next question. Pass through the next question. And we need this story problem, which is talking about Newton and the skirts. Okay?
Okay.
So Newton rests after biking 2/3 of the race. The skirts rest after biking 2/6 of the same race. Do they rest at the same point of the race path, along the race path? Okay, let us see. Using the same number line, we're gonna put Newton up and the skirt down. Okay?
Okay.
So for Newton, we're gonna divide 4 Newton into how many parts?
3.
3. In all cases, we're gonna start with 0 and end with 1. For Newton, you said we're gonna divide it into 3 equal parts. This is 1, 2, 3. So this fraction will be here.
Will
The
what?
first the first jump here is 1, right?
1.
First means 1. The first label, we're gonna label each mark. The first label will be
3.
over 3. Excellent. Then 2/3, right?
Yes.
Okay, and we're gonna circle 2/3. This is the fraction that we need, right?
Right.
Okay, down for discords. We're gonna divide the same distance from 0 to 1 into how many pieces or how many parts?
6.
6. Excellent. They will be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The last one here. So we're gonna label each mark here 1 over,
Over 6.
then
Over 2.
2/6, then
6. 4
yeah,
over 6.
and
5 over 6.
okay. So this skirts rests at or after 2/6. We're gonna circle it. We're gonna circle 4/6. Where is, I'm sorry, 2/6. Where is 2/6? We're gonna circle it. So this is the starting point. I need you to know this 0 is a starting point. Start. You start the race from 0. Right?
Right.
Okay, so who rests firstly?
Who rests?
Newton or Descartes?
Discards.
Yes, Descartes. So the answer, do they rest at the same time or the same point? They are or aren't? Are not, yeah, aren't. They aren't rest at the same point. Why? Because 2/3 doesn't equal 2/6, right?
Right.
They are not equal. This one is greater. 2/3 is greater than 2/6. So Newton goes farther. Newton go further than Descartes. right?
Right.
Okay, يا تهامي, thank you. And by this question, we are running out of time. So I need to say thank you all and I love you so much. Have a nice weekend and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bye bye.